Alright, so interesting accent going on in the building. Like I said, once again, an accent I love. We have a section on the show called "So you know what I talk about?"
Say what?
Yeah, alright, okay. See,
What's it?
let's move with this, right? So I've got a couple of white friends and
I have a couple of white friends.
They do some black stuff every now and again, and quite often to help them with their black stuff, they sort of need to use the accent as well. So with their black actions, you need to walk the walk and talk the talk, basically. So it was put to me the other day that by my white buddy that if you put these two words together, it makes you sound Caribbean no matter what your accent is.
Caribbean.
Right?
Beer can. What is it? Beer can. Beer can.
Which it doesn't, does it?
Beer can.
Which they reckon that's Caribbean bacon.
Beer can. Beer can. Yeah, I get it.
Alright, so I've also got an Irish buddy, my mate Sean, who I don't really understand in all truthfulness, but sometimes I try to replicate his accent and it generally comes out more like Indian, which most of my regional accents turn out Indian.
You know, I've noticed that when people try to imitate me, I'm like...
Right, so my same white buddy, he came up with the solution for me. Okay. Now, I want you to read this out. These 4 words, basically, no matter how sort of plum-voiced English you are supposed to have you sounding Irish. So I'm going to show you these words, and then I need you to...
Whale oil beef hooked.
Did you not get it?
Whale oil beef whale oil beef hooked.
Does your manager get it?
No, he doesn't get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my manager just said a naughty word. I'm not going to repeat it. Your Irish friend is whack. Don't listen to that. That's bad.
So
See, I'm actually innocent. That's why.
No, you are very innocent.
I'm very innocent.
Like I said, we have this section where we
Lady.
really try and. I like that though. I'm going to be using that one on everybody, and it's actually finally got me out of the whole thing of sounding like an Indian guy when I try and do my Irish accent. It's actually worked.
Yeah,
for me.
you know.
Did it sound Irish to you? Even though you sound Irish anyway.
Yeah, sure, it did. Nah.
Alright, so there's a tag that we heard that you've been given, which I really like. How do you feel about being the soul of Ireland?
I mean, it's one of those things that's said and been given, you know, and I absolutely adore it, and I love, you know, it's support at the end of the day. That's what it is, and it's great to be told. But you know, it's like anything, you just sort of you're humbled by it. But listen. There's up and coming, I feel there's up and coming, you know, Irish artists, so I'm not going to, you know, sit too comfortably. I think somebody, you know, is going to come up. I feel too on my own right now in Ireland because there isn't anybody doing what I'm doing, but I'm like, this isn't going to last very long. I feel it.
I feel like it's going to last a long time, man. It's good.
Well, you know.
Beautiful black Irish folk soul stuff.
You know. No, but it's a real honour and it's a lovely thing. What can I say?
Yeah, so
fantastic thing to be told.
And as well to go with that, I think Irish folk are proud and many all over the world. And I said, you have Irish communities like in different countries that come out when you perform. Does the rest of the Irish population around the world know about you? Do you
like
get that?
In New York, especially, because like every second person I meet in New York is like, "Oh my God, you Irish?" And I'm like, I left Ireland. I wanted to hear some New York accents, and it's like they're just everywhere. So yeah, a lot of the shows we've done.
I think the brilliant thing is that if you're Irish and Nigerian, you can go to Africa. If there's Irish people out there, you're gonna get double. You're gonna get family you've never met before.
I know. Well, that's another place I can't wait to hit is New York. You know, or New York, Nigeria.
Right. So, and the album was sort of mainly recorded in the States. Was it entirely recorded out there?
Some in London, some in Dublin, but mostly was in New York, Philadelphia, Atlanta, and LA. The States.
Alright. And an album, like, I'm loving the title, Let the Truth Be Told, because I feel like it's a very bold statement.
It is, yeah.
And also, in your bio, a bolder statement was the fact of you not wanting to be anybody's protege. Mm-hmm. So can you fill us in on that?
Well, you know, we'd opportunities to work with these big names, and it just looked, you know, and I considered it, but it just, to me, I just looked around and it just seemed like that's what everybody was doing. Was, you know, as said it before, but bulletproofing their record and their project, that they have X, Y, and Z here, and this person making this beat, and there's nothing wrong with that, and that's something I'd love to explore next record. But for my debut album, you know, you always have to look at your album as if it's going to be your last one. What do you want people to, you know, have in their hands, the last thing of you? That's the way you go for it. So for me, I was like, you know what, nah, I want to go in this, I want it to be 100% me. I've been able to write the whole thing, and that's great, but then it's scary because you've nobody else to blame if it goes wrong. But no, I'm just really proud of it, and I've had a great bunch of people that have supported me, and I just wanted to kind of do it, I suppose, my way. I just wanted to do it my own.
So is the piano playing by you as well?
Yeah.
Do you play any other instruments?
A little bit of guitar. Like I strum. I write some songs on guitar. I don't know if I'll be brave enough to take it on stage yet. maybe in another year or so.
Very much. Shine released on the 23rd of February.
Yes.
Album is released on
May 18th.
May 18th in the UK. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Izibor.
Thank you so much. You got it right.
Phat Club.